Dragon Ball Legends 2025. We are currently 2 weeks away from the first Legends Limited unit of the year, and in today's video, I'll be discussing all 17 Legends Limited units that we might get, and I'm using the number 17 as that is the LF count that we got last year, and also most content creators are also using the same format. Just a quick disclaimer, skip the first one if you haven't seen Daima, as I don't want to spoil you with the show, but without further ado, let's go. In the top of my list, I have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima. Obviously, this moment was insane. I was so hyped. The animation was clean. The design of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was clean personally. I've seen some people don't like it. I personally do. And the actual LF windscreen is so obviously clear, as in the anime, he does the little back touch on the Tamagami number 2. Obviously, they've already got all the ideas here. It's just going to be a simple copy and paste. Honestly, if this doesn't happen, I'll be shocked. Plus, they are currently buffing the Daima tag as much as possible. So hopefully, they actually add this Vegeta, as the Daima tag will actually be fully fun to use. As right now, it's good, but it could be better. So with the second LF in the team, it could obviously be a top tier team. As Daima Goku is already insane anyway. But yeah, that would be my first prediction. For the second spot, I'm going to go with another Daima character, and that's going to be either a Goku and Vegeta fusion that we haven't seen yet, or a mini version of Vegito. The only reason I said the first option is because the way they might fuse might be with the bug that they bought from the store. So obviously, it might be a new fusion form. However, I'm just going to go with Vegito here. That's going to be my second spot. And also, fusions. Fusions do so well in Dragon Ball Legends. They sell a lot. So I think it'll be a very good idea from Dragon Ball Legends themselves. For the third spot, we're going to switch things up by going towards a villain, as we haven't mentioned one yet. And I'm going to be going towards the Namik Saga. In the Namik Saga, I feel it's genuinely insane how we haven't got a transforming Frieza from first to second, second to third, or third to fourth. I genuinely think that's insane. So for the LF prediction, I'm going to go with a first form Frieza to second form, and his second form is going to have the LF. His LF will be the impalement move that he did on Krillin. I feel the scene was very iconic. As a kid, this was traumatizing. So I really think they need to add this to the game, as it's one of my favorite moments in the Namik Saga, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys also find it very iconic. If they don't do this, they should do the second form to third form, and then have the LF as the third form, when they can maybe add their own moves to the alien looking like Frieza. But for the LF, maybe just use the Ki Blast that he did on Piccolo, as again, that is very iconic. And I feel those two scenes of the headbutt and the Ki Blast is always used as flashbacks when mentioning the Frieza Namik Saga. But yeah, that would be my number 3 spot. For my fourth spot, I'm going to go towards another villain, as 2 heroes are already mentioned, and I'm going to go with a LF merged Zamasu. Genuinely, I don't know how we still haven't got a LF merged Zamasu. We already have his player model. His player model is genuinely so beautiful, okay? So pretty much half the work is already done. They just need to add some unique animations, and obviously the Grand LF. The LF is going to be the massive purple bird thing that he does in the anime and in the manga. I feel that move is clean enough. They've done it well in Sparking Zero, so I'm sure they can do enough justice. You see what I did there? In Dragon Ball Legends. So hopefully LF merge Zamasu can happen this year. If not, give me a Synchro merge Zamasu. However, I want a merge Zamasu LF standalone first before a Synchro. For the 5th spot, I'm going to go with a Legends Limited Trunks. Which Trunks, you may ask? And that's going to be the black tank top Trunks. I feel this Legends Limited unit must come out soon. If it doesn't come out, I'm gonna be so sad, because this is my favorite form of Trunks in all of Dragon Ball. He has got so much aura, okay? He 1v2s the 17 and 18 android, then he finishes off Cell from that timeline. Genuinely, it's crazy. So Dragon Ball Legends, please can you give my boy a LF unit, please? For the number 6 spot, a lot of you guys are going to eye roll over this, but it has to happen eventually, and that's going to be a Majin Buu Saga Legends Limited Super Buu, and it's going to be the one where he absorbs Gohan and he's in the Goku/Gohan Gi. I don't know how this one isn't a Legends Limited yet, and we're already in the 7th year of Dragon Ball Legends. This Boo is genuinely so strong, and to defeat him, Goku and Vegeta obviously had to fuse into Vegito. This powerful opponent deserves a lot of praise, and also he just needs a unit in the game. 7 years, Toshi, 7 years. Or actually it's Tani now, isn't it? But anyways, 7 year with no Super Boo is crazy. Number 7 on the spot, I'm gonna go towards the TOP Saga, aka the Tournament of Power. We've already had the Ultra MUI predictions in most people's videos, so to give the TOP teams a little bit more firepower, I'm going to go towards a Legends Limited Kefla. They can go either the transforming route of the base form to Super Saiyan, or they can go standalone and just give them a Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. And in terms of LFs for this one, I'm just going to go with a, the strawberry attack that she does. It's just going to be that, but this time it actually hits the person, whereas Goku obviously started skiing on the actual blast and the beam. But yeah, I'm going to go with that as the LF. For the number 8 spot, I'm going to go with the Goten/Gohan tag unit, and it's going to be from the Broly movie, to be specific. The LF will be them doing the family Kamehameha, and if they do this right, genuinely, it can be up there with one of my favorite LFs in all of the game. This was one of my favorite movies growing up, so if they do this right, I will be very happy. As we're on the topic of the movie saga, I'm going to go with another movie unit, and that's going to be a Legends Limited Transforming Bojack. Now, half the work is already done for the team. They've already got the play model in the game. They just need to fix up some animations, add some unique animations, and maybe they can add in a custom LF. It can be anything. We've already seen custom animations, custom LFs. We've seen Vegeta do a heat dome attack. When did he ever do that in the anime or the manga? We don't know. So I have full backing on the team to make a really cool LF. They can even throw in the whole team, the whole Bojack team going in on the LF. Honestly, I have hope in the team of making it look nice. But yes, that will be my next one on the spot, and that is Bojack. For my next spot, we're still in the movie saga, and that's going to be a Legends Limited Super Android 13. Okay, this is a win-win for the community. 1, it's a fusion character. 2, it's a powerful opponent. And 3, it's an Android unit. I'm sure there's a lot of Android lovers in the community in Dragon Ball Legends, so I figured this would probably be a nice one to go with. I could have went with the Goku where he goes Super Saiyan at the end, fully raged, fully powerful. However, I kind of want to give my androids some love. Stop right there. If you haven't already, could you please consider subscribing, as 90% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed? Alright, let's get back into the video. So, Legends Limited Super Android 13. The LF can be the Vegeta back break. It's a big meme, it's a very famous scene, and then maybe just do like a beam at the end of the animation, and then obviously for one of the moves, maybe give the ball attack where he does it on Goku. Any of those would be hilarious, and it'll be very cool, and it'll be a big throwback to the actual film. For my next one on the list, I fear I've done a lot of villains already, so I'm gonna go back to heroes, and then it's gonna be a Hit/God Goku unit. This moment in the anime is very underrated. I feel it doesn't get spoken enough, and it's genuinely so clean. Goku, one of my favorite forms with his aura, and Hit with his time skip. They can do a lot with this, and I'm very interested on what the LF will be. It might be a team up, maybe Hit does some time skipping, Goku maybe just does some God Goku punching. I don't know, or a God Goku Kamehameha to end it. It would be very cool, and they definitely have a lot to play around with the LF animation. For my next one on the list, we're going to go towards the fusion route, as it wouldn't be Dragon Ball Legends without fusion characters, and it's going to be a Synchro Super Gogeta, specifically from the Janemba movie. I think this has a high chance of happening, as we've already seen a Synchro Vegeta and Gogeta, and they both did so well in terms of revenue, and I fear this one will do as much, maybe even more, as Janemba movie is so hype and also a fan favorite. For Gogeta's LF, they can just easily go with the Stardust Breaker, and then maybe just do like a custom animation of a Kamehameha to finish it. That would be very sick, and I'm sure a lot of fans will like it. But yes, that will be another one on the list, and I'm sure this will be a fan favorite for sure. For this next one, I'm going to go towards the GT saga, as I've not mentioned any GT yet, and it's going to be a Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's only fair that we get a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, as we've already got a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that's a Legends Limited unit already. For this unit, it can either be a standalone Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or they can have some fun and then make him into a revival unit where he starts as base form, then he comes back as a Super Saiyan 4 after he took his first life. For the LF, they can go a couple of ways. They can do either the Big Bang Shining attack, or they can do a custom animation. I'm pretty sure this unit is going to be fun regardless, as is a Vegeta unit, and Vegeta units don't really get much love apart from UMV. We don't talk about UMV. With not too far long left in the video, my next one is going to be a Saiyan Saga Goku. In specific, it's going to be a Kaioken Goku. In terms of design, they can either go with a standalone base form that goes into Kaioken, then they add a timer, or it's just a Kaioken heavy hitter unit. In terms of legendary finisher, it will be a Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha, just like the anime and manga, and I'm sure it's going to be so clean on the screen. With 3 to go on the list, I'm going to go with a Tag, Cooler, and Frieza, and I think this will be a great contrast to the other Games Originals unit that we got, and that is the Bardock and Goku. For the legendary finisher, I've got a clear one in my head, and it's going to be them absolutely annihilating them with some punches, some kicks. They'll punch them to the floor, it'll pan to the sky, and then you'll have Frieza and Cooler doing their both significant move, which is the Death Ball and the Supernova. I think this LF will be so clean, and then the LF windscreen will just be them paired up together. Please, Toshi, Tani, give me this. With 2 to go on the list, and we're on the topic of Games Originals, I'm going to go with a Sparking Zero collab, and that is the Gohan Black. Now, for animations, they can just rip off from Sparking Zero or make their own. The LF, honestly, they can have as much freedom as they want. I can just see them do about anything they want to. They might end it with a Kamehameha or a Scythe move, but a Gohan Black from Sparking Zero would be a sick drop and also would buff up the Games Originals tags as they need it. For my last spot, I'm going to go with a Legends Limited Metal Cooler. I could have went with the Tag Goku and Vegeta from the movie. However, I think Legends Limited Metal Cooler deserves a place more than the Tag Goku Vegeta, as we've seen more Goku and Vegeta units. For this unit, I can definitely see a comeback mechanic where he comes back as another clone variant. For the legendary finisher, they can go a couple of ways, but I think I'm going to choose the one that makes most sense to me, and that's going to be the one where you see his actual real form with the wires, and then he uses his wires to absorb you maybe, and then as a finisher, he'll just beam you. I don't know. But that would be my ideal legendary finisher for Metal Cooler. Alright people, that is the 17 Legends Limited units I want to see this year in the year of 2025. If you guys have other LFs that I didn't mention, please let me know in the comments below. And if you agree with some or disagree, also let me know. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video later this week. Take care.